Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kirby Krulitz Court at Wallace Junior Senior High School for tonight's district matchup between the Wampus Cats of Clark Fork High School and the Miners of your hometown, Wallace High School. Starting tonight for the Miners, jumping center, Emmett Miles. Guards, Henry Larson and Cooper Miller. And forwards, Julian Davis and Reese Williams. The ball is tipped out of bounds. It's going to be Miners' ball, so the possession arrow will go towards the... Hey, who's doing the score? Got to do that. Oh, there. Possession arrow towards the Wampus Cats. Here's Miller with the ball. He gets it left side to Davis. Davis drives right down the middle. There's Williams up top. Williams starting for the under-the-weather Jordan Gardapi this evening. Jordan not in the gym. We'll see if the Miners can make do without him for one night. Again, this is a district playoff game. Winner advances. Loser season is over. There's Buddy Adams for the Wampus Cats. No good. Rebound to Emmett Miles. That's a good sign. We need to get Emmett doing some rebounding on both the offensive and defensive glass. Miller passes left side to Davis. He's guarded by Montgomery. Wampus Cats man-to-man offense. Here's Buddy Adams guarding Larson. And number 3, Weston Craven, he's guarding Cooper Miller. Miller up top, gets it left side to Davis. There's a high screen. Davis drives baseline. We had a nice block on the baseline, but a foul called. Foul goes against the Wampus Cats 33. That's Owen Howard. That's his first. Team first, and Julian Davis will go to the line. Usually as Julian goes, so go the Miners. He has a way of leaving his imprint on a game. And he just left his imprint on the scorebook. 1-0 Miners lead. 7 minutes left here. First quarter of this district matchup. Julian makes both free throws. 2-0 lead for the Miners. Montgomery inbound, facing a little full court pressure. Miller on the ball. Larson in the backcourt as well. Almost a tie up there. That's Weston Craven. He drives. He's going to be fouled. Foul's attributed to number 12, Emmett Miles. That'll be his first, team first. Ball out of bounds to the Wampus Cats. Another cold, snowy day here in northern Idaho. It was beautiful early on. However, later in the day, it got to be a pretty steady snow, and it's still snowing as we speak. I think we got up to 20 inches in the last week here, so quite a bit of snow for the hometown Miners. Davis working hard down low with Howard, trying to keep him off the ball and off the block. There's Montgomery, his first shot up and in. Tie game, 2-2, 6.5. Miller does most of the ball handling for the Miners. He brings it up, breaks the press. There's Miles. Mid-range jump shot, no good. Larson rebound on the baseline. His shot attempt, no good. And he's going to pick up a quick foul. Foul goes against Henry Larson. That's his second team foul here early in the first quarter. On the floor for the Wampus Cats, Everett Montgomery, Owen Howard, Weston Craven, Buddy Adams, and number 23, Mateo Cruz. Wallace has beat Clark Fork twice so far this year, but it is hard to beat a team a few times in a year. Howard shot no good. Put back attempt no good. Rebound Davis. Quick outlet pass to Miller. Miners could work in the transition here. Good hands by Craven. Miller's got Larson underneath the hoop. Nice pass and up and in for a layup. 4-2 Miners. Miners stay in that 2-2-1 press. Very skilled at it. Been running it since they were kids. Larson with the steal and put back up in and right back in it. Montgomery challenges the press, gets it to the sideline, goes to Howard, back to Cruz. Nice transition play by the Wampus Cats. Scores 6-4 Miners. 5:20 left in the first quarter. Miners doing a good job methodically moving it up the court. There's Miles in the corner. Doesn't settle for a shot. Shot fake. That ball was tipped. Davis picks it up in the backcourt. Three-point attempt by Julian Davis, up and in. Julian's got 5 so far. 9-4 lead by the Miners. Here's Buddy Adams, gets it back to Montgomery. Montgomery is the lone senior on the floor here. He's got the ball guarded by our lone senior, Julian Davis. Buddy Adams called for the travel. Turnover. Miners doing a good job on defense so far. Ball's going to be out of bounds in front of the cheerleaders in the student section over there. Nice student section on a Wednesday evening. This game was contingent on the Miners' loss the other day versus Genesis Prep. If they win this game, they'll move on to play another one. Miller, baseline drive, no good. Rebound Montgomery. Montgomery looking to push. Nothing there. Holds the ball out. He's going to be aggressive. Free throw line, shot attempt, no good. Rebound Larson. He's got the ball guarded by Buddy Adams. Passes off to Miller. Davis left side. Passes a three-point attempt. Ball might have dropped off Montgomery's foot. Davis sprawling on the ground for the ball. And there's a foul at the other end. Nice play by the Wampus Cats. That's Buddy Adams. That'll be an and one. Have some officiating royalty here in the gym tonight. The calling official there, Steve Mason, was a former NCAA official, worked multiple national championships. A nice calming influence on the officiating crew here in North Idaho. Always does a great job, and with a smile on his face, more importantly. Good official there. Adams shot up and in. Miners lead 9-7. Miller and Davis work to break the press. Larson has the ball on the right side, drives baseline. His shot attempt up and in. Larson on the board again. He's got 6 early on. Here's Craven, drives left side. Ball to Buddy Adams. His takes it to the hoop, and Larson picks up his second foul. That's been a problem for Henry Larson, getting in early foul trouble. Let's see if Coach Young goes to his bench here. Again, short bench for the Miners tonight. Julian Gardapi out with an illness. On the bench we have Gabe Anderson, Blake Rose, Spencer Strange, Tegan Darg, and Boone McGilvery, as well as Forrest Young and Cy Miller, both on the bench. Strange is going to check in. Adams' second shot up and in. Strange replaces Larson with 2 early fouls. Both he and Miles have 2 fouls here early on. Let's see if the Miners can stay out of foul trouble. That's going to be key in this game. Here's Davis pushing the ball up floor. Gets it to Miles. Miles drives baseline, guarded by Montgomery. Nothing there. Nice back cut by Davis. Davis swings it right left side to Miller. Miller drives right down the middle. His layup attempt. Challenged by Howard. Rebound by Howard. And here come the Wampus Cats. Craven with the ball. Nobody picks him up. He drives all the way down. His shot attempt, no good. Up and in, the ball's bouncing around. Davis comes up with the rebound. Julian usually with the ball in his hands for the Miners. There's a high screen by Williams. Davis looks for the nice pick and roll, and Reese Williams, nice job by the Miners reading that pick and roll. Davis made the right choice, and Williams will go to the line and shoot a couple. Reese Williams is a sophomore out there, a real young squad for the Miners, with the exception of Davis, Gardapi, and Anderson. The rest of them are 10th graders or younger. There's a 10th grader. Reese Williams at the line. His first shot up, rims out. No good. And he's ready for his second attempt. Miners in their home whites. Wampus Cats in the royal blue. These are always exciting contests between these two schools, no matter who has the edge athletically. Both teams always play hard, and these are great contests. Here's Adams with the ball. He drives right side, gets to the block. Nice rebound, Reese Williams. Good early minutes for 32 there. Williams gets the ball to Davis. No full court pressure for the Wampus Cats. They have a short bench as well. Just a couple guys more in their rotation. They play about 7. Davis, nice left-handed dribble down low. Ball was kicked down there, not called though, off the Wampus Cats' foot. Here they come on the transition. Weston Craven drives against Miller. Up and in, Miller showing his hands as to what kind of foul was that, but it looked like a block. Didn't quite have position. Nice play by Weston Craven. Game's knotted up at 11 here. 2:21 in the first quarter. Craven to the line for the bonus free throw. His shot up and no good. Rebound, Julian Davis. Davis drives right down the middle. Looks like he may have been fouled by Montgomery. Ball's out of bounds off of the Wampus Cats. Miners retain possession. Coach Young's going to call a timeout here with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Game's knotted up at 11. We'll be back. Social studies teacher Pat Richardson on scoreboard duties as well as music duties. I am enjoying his taste in music. He always seems to play some bangers. That timeout was filled up by the old Bee Gees here. Strange to inbound. Gets it into Miller. Miller passes left side though. Steal by Montgomery, and see if Miller can compete without fouling there. No, he picks up his second foul of the game. Looks like foul trouble is going to be an issue for the Miners here tonight. That's Miller's second foul. So 6 minutes into the first quarter. Larson has 2. Miller has 2. Miles has 2. Miners in foul trouble. Missing a couple players this evening. This is Wampus Cats senior Everett Montgomery at the line for his first of 2. Ball's up, no good. It's like a nice student section there for the Miners this evening. We got some combination of some girls basketball players, some 7th, 8th, and 9th graders. Our JV team is here, as well as Andrew Van Hoos visiting from Kellogg. Andrew is Henry Larson's cousin. Here's Miller with the ball. He's guarded by Adams. Gets it right side to Miles. When the Miners have success, Emmett usually shoots well from the outside. He's been struggling a bit of late, but hope that he's looking for his shot this evening. Ball goes right side. Wampus Cats in man-to-man defense. Montgomery guarding closely. Julian Davis, his layup attempt, no good. Outlet pass from Howard to Montgomery. Steal by Cooper Miller. Here come the Miners the other way. Nice play by Miller. He's guarded by Adams. We need Coop to look for his shot as well. There's a high screen set by Evan Strange. Davis, three-point attempt, up and in. Beautiful shot by Julian Davis. He's got 4 so far, I believe. I'm sorry, Julian on the board with 8 so far this evening. Here's Craven. Passes left side to Montgomery. Miners in a what looks like a 1-3-1 zone defense. Montgomery passing to the elbow. Great decision to pass it down low to Howard. Howard up and in. Davis picks up his dribble about 3/4 way up the court, and he's going to be fouled. That foul will go against the Wampus Cats number 3. That's Weston Craven. That's his first. That's the team third. Wampus Cats will shoot free throws the rest of the quarter here if there's any more fouls. And Davis has the ball. There's Miles. Gets the ball. Overplayed by Cruz. His shot attempt no good. Rebound Craven. 2-on-2 down here. Here's Buddy Adams. Nice play by Julian Davis. Got his feet set. Drew the charge. Good technique on that. That could be a dangerous play sometimes, but Julian did a wonderful job drawing the charge, absorbing the contact, and nobody got hurt there. Just about a half a minute left here in the first quarter. Miners lead 14-13. Ball's in the hands of Davis. Nice pass down low to the block to Williams. Williams up and in. Nice play by Reese Williams. He's on the board with a bucket. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Craven with the ball in his hands. Gets it to Montgomery. Montgomery baseline pass to Howard. Nice teamwork by the Wampus Cats. Up and in. This is going to be an exciting contest if it stays this way. Miners with a 1-point lead, 16-15, 3 seconds left. Davis's half-court shot up and no good. And that's the end of the first quarter. So after 1 quarter played, the Miners have a 16-15 lead. Thanks for joining us here at Kirby Krulitz Court. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Kirby Krulitz Court. Beginning of the second quarter between the Miners and the Wampus Cats. This is a district playoff game. Oh, 18 watching. All right. Howard gets the ball after a quick rebound. His shot attempt up and in. And the Wampus Cats take their first lead of the game, 17-16. Davis's pass a little bit too much for Larson down in the corner. Miners are going to have to take care of the ball if they're going to have any success this evening. Facing a 1-point deficit with 7:43 here remaining in the first quarter. Where do you see that? Oh. I want to thank our engineering crew up here tonight for Channel 3 Sports. Jeslyn Johnson and Caleb Garcia up here in the booth tonight. Caleb's been absent for a couple days. We always miss his presence in the booth. Caleb's prediction this evening was a 60-38 win for the Miners, and Jeslyn predicted a 54-46 victory for the Miners. Emmett Miles has 3 fouls, so he's replaced by Evan Strange. Coach Young's been being real smart about getting some young guys some experience so far here in this season. We're going to need him next year. Nice rebounding work on the offensive boards by Howard to no avail. Back come the Miners. Nobody stops the ball. Miller up and in for a nice left-handed layup. Cooper Miller's on the board with 2. Miners in a little bit of foul trouble here early in the first half. Larson has 2, Miles has 2, Miller has 2. Larson scramble on the floor. Montgomery, both those guys getting on the floor, and as Henry was grabbing for the ball, he was out of bounds. The ball is out of bounds to the Wampus Cats. Craven will inbound. Gets it in quickly to Montgomery. Miners in the 2-3 zone. Montgomery picked up by Larson, picks up his dribble. There's Strange on Cruz. Montgomery, nice cut right down the middle. Wampus Cats back on top by 1, 19-18, under 7 minutes left here. Davis is fouled. Foul is going to be attributed to number 23. That's Mateo Cruz for the Wampus Cats. Wampus Cats are coached by Stillman Berkeley. He's assisted by Kyler Rice. The Clark Fork principal is Phil Kemink, and their athletic director, Casey McDonald. Always nice to have the Wampus Cats in. About the farthest we travel, about 2 hours up 95 and then along Highway 2 to Clark Fork. Beautiful little town in the North Idaho Panhandle along the Clark Fork River and Lake Pend Oreille. Larson from the corner, his shot no good. Rebound Howard, here comes Cruz. Cruz gets it to Craven. Craven looks right side to a streaking Montgomery. Montgomery picks up his dribble in the corner, back to Craven. Wampus Cats seem to have a good plan tonight. Get the ball inside whenever they can to big Owen Howard. Nice hustle play there by Henry Larson. And the Wampus Cats foul. Foul goes against 33. That's Owen Howard. That's his team second of the second quarter. On the floor for the Miners, Davis, Miller, Williams, Strange, and Larson. Wampus Cats playing man-to-man defense. Miners set a high screen. Williams for Davis. Davis three-point attempt, no good. Nobody there to rebound. Rebound Cruz. He's surrounded by Miller and Strange. Wonderful hustle play by Henry Larson. Nobody there to help him. Nice Euro step on the baseline. Great play. Henry Larson having a good offensive game so far. He's got 8 here in the first quarter. And a turnover by the Wampus Cats. Montgomery carried the ball. Miners will have a chance to add to their 1-point lead here with 5:46 left in the first half. I'd like to give a shout out to all those people watching from all over the world, actually. Got people watching from Germany, people watching from Longview, Washington, from Camas, Washington. One from Japan. This is quite an event here. Channel 3 Sports reaches a wide web. Here's Buddy Adams. Nobody stops the ball. Buddy Adams dribbles right down, shoots a 8-footer right in front of the hoop. 21-20 Wampus Cats lead. Davis with the ball in his hands. Gets it to Miller. Miller right side to Larson. Larson drives baseline, guarded by Montgomery. His shot no good. Howard tips to Montgomery. And here come the Wampus Cats. Miners coached by Jared Young and Chris Lund. I want to thank those guys for giving these boys so much of their time and energy. They're wonderful coaches and wonderful people. And regardless of the outcome, the boys have grown quite a bit because of their presence here. Nice play by Craven, though. Davis, he's the big equalizer. He blocks that shot. Miller drives right side. Larson in the corner. Davis passes up the three-point attempt. He's guarded by Craven. Craven with some good hands. Picks Davis's pocket. Drives down. Looks like it might have been a travel call by the trail official. That's a turnover. Ball will be out of bounds to the Miners, facing a 3-point deficit here with 4.5 in the first half. Coach Young calling out 4 out to the Miners. Usually have one post inside, and they're trying to get some passes and cuts. Davis guarded by Montgomery. Passes left side to Miller. Miller drives. Guarded by Craven, and a foul called against the Wampus Cats number 3. That's Weston Craven with a short bench. Fouls become an issue. That's Craven's second. That's the team's third here. Thank you. Miller's going to shoot a couple shots here. Cooper Miller, a freshman, wonderful football player, had a great season. All-district quarterback. Got an honorable mention for the state honors. The boys looking forward to playing a little golf after the basketball season ends, and Cooper Miller is a wonderful golfer. There's Williams with the rebound after Miller's miss. Ball out over to Strange. Nice job keeping it in bounds. Good pass from Miller down low to Larson. Larson rejected by Howard. Gets the rebound, however. Pass to Miller at the free throw line. Pass out to Larson. Larson passes up the three-point attempt. He's tripped. Grabs the ball. Gets it to Davis. Davis shot attempt up and in, out of bounds off Howard. Great hustle by Henry Larson out there making things happen. Miners down 21-23. Just under 4 minutes to play. Larson will inbound. Miners spread out along the baseline. Gets it into Miller. Miller to Strange up top. Strange getting some good minutes here for the Miners early in the first half due to a little foul trouble. Nice cut by Larson. Gets it in. Asking his teammates to do a little bit more here. Pass and cut. There's Davis. Left side. Three-point attempt. Wonderful shot. Julian Davis. Three-pointer. Julian's got 11 on the night so far. Miners up 1. 3.5. Craven drives right past Larson. His layup attempt, no good. Ball bounces around, tipped around. Davis finally with the rebound. He's on the run. He's joined by Larson and Williams and Strange, and finally Miller. Miller's three-point attempt up, no good. Rebound Larson, guarded down low by Adams. Bounce pass up to the top. Here's Davis again. Oop. Offensive foul called against Julian Davis. Nice defensive position by Everett Montgomery, the lone senior on the Wampus Cats squad here. He's playing a great game so far. Montgomery has 6 points and no fouls. Davis picked up his first there. Strange applying a little bit of full court pressure. Ball gets into Craven. 3 minutes left here, first half. Craven guarded by Evan Strange. Gets by him. Looks like it may have been a travel again. Strange did a good job not jumping there. Craven took a little hop step to avoid the challenge by Strange, but Strange had stayed on his feet and forced the turnover. Nice play by Evan Strange. Under 3 minutes left here. First half, 24-23 Miners. High screen by Strange. Miller uses it. Williams, right side to Davis. Davis at the elbow. He gets it to Strange. Strange handoff pass to Larson. Larson, baseline pass to Miller in the corner, guarded by Craven. Nice drive right down the middle. Miller's teardrop fails to go through the hoop, in and out. Here comes Montgomery. Miners need to get a stop here. Need to stay out of foul trouble. And boy, just when we say that, Owen Howard picks up his, how many does 33 have, Jeslyn? Can you see from there? Howard has 2. So managing fouls here, an important issue tonight for Coach Beckley as well as Coach Young. Miller with the ball up top, guarded by Graven. Let's see if the foul problems might eliminate a little bit of that Wampus Cat pressure. They're playing great defense here tonight. Strange to Davis in the corner. Davis uses a screen set by Larson. Larson pick and roll. Nice job down low. He's blocked by Howard. Playing a little full court pressure. Larson with 2, Miller with 2. Miles has 3 on the night. Here's Mateo Cruz from the corner. Good looking shot. Air ball off of Miller's hands. Will be Wampus Cats ball out of bounds. On the floor here to finish the first quarter, Julian Davis, Cooper Miller, Reese Williams, Evan Strange, and Henry Larson. At home tonight is Jordan Gardepee with a little bit of illness. We'll see if he can make it back for the next game, should there be a next game. Montgomery picks up his dribble at the free throw line. No good. Rebound Strange. Strange to Davis. Miners slow to get up the court. Davis always looking to push. He needs partners in that escapade. Miller has the ball. Gets it left side to Strange. Guarded by Cruz. There's a screen by Larson. Ball up top to Williams. Gets it to Miller. Miller, nice job handling the screen. There's a pass. Beautiful pass. Bounce pass down on the block to Evan Strange. Strange on the board with his first 2 of the game. Might be Evan Strange's first varsity bucket, but I may have missed one or two here along the way. Montgomery got away with a push off Cruz from 3. His shot up and in, evens the game at 26, under 1 minute to play here in the first half. Miller, Davis, Williams, Larson, and Strange on the floor. Davis to Williams, Williams to Miller. Miller back to Davis for a three-point attempt. Up, no good. Rebound, Reese Williams. Nice job. He gets it right back to Davis. Davis's layup attempt, no good. Larson, he's in the right place at the right time. He's fouled. The basket counts. Miners 2-point lead with 35 seconds left. Larson with a chance to add to that lead. Coach Young shouting out instructions to the Miners. They're going to be in a man-to-man defense going back the other way after this free throw attempt. This is Larson's first attempt from the line here tonight. His shot up and in. Larson's got 11, matching his number here in the first half. 35 seconds. Miners 3-point lead, 29-26. Weston Craven with the ball, guarded by Miller. Here's Montgomery, guarded by Davis. Larson has Cruz, Strange on Adams, and Reese Williams on Howard. Nice high screen set by Howard. Good drive by Craven. Wampus Cats cut the lead to 1, 29-28. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Ball goes to Strange in the corner. Strange passes up the baseline drive. Attempts a cross-court pass. Tipped by Cruz, handled by Craven. Craven's three-point attempt up, no good. And that's the way we'll end the first half. Miners have a 29-28 lead versus the Wampus Cats on this February evening. We got a 10-minute halftime. I'll appreciate you joining us as we come back here. 29-28, Miners lead. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wallace Junior Senior High School as Jessalyn Johnson finishes her ice cream cone. Both Caleb and I are without money tonight, so there's no snacks for us. But we'll live vicariously through Jessalyn. Jessalyn just helped me out and named the cheerleaders from left to right down there. We have Ava Cragen, Aaliyah Birdsell, Anna Rangor, Bella Kolzak, and Tiffany Willer. Dedicated supporters of Wallace Athletics, and the girls work really hard and put on a nice show for the student section. Here we are, second half beginning. On the floor for the Miners, Larson, Miller, Davis, Williams, and Miles. Miller, Larson, and Miles in a little bit of foul trouble. Miles has 3, Miller and Larson with 2 apiece. High screen set by Williams. Miller drives left side, gets it to Larson. Larson looking down low to Davis. Davis guarded closely by Montgomery. Oh, looks like Larson should have shot that. Here's Davis guarded closely by Montgomery again. There's a drive. He stopped by Montgomery, and there's going to be a foul there. 2 shots for Reese Williams. Nice job getting it down low and drawing the foul. Foul goes against number 33, Owen Howard. That's going to put him in foul trouble and force Coach Berkeley to go to his bench. We're going to see Peyton Stevens for the first time this evening. Stevens is an 11th grader. He'll replace Howard, and hopefully the Miners look to get it down low. That's quite an exchange there. Stevens under 6 feet tall, replaces the 6'3" Howard. And Williams will go to the line with a chance to add to this 2-point lead. His shot up. No good. Ball will be out of bounds to the Wampus Cats. Williams checks out of the game. Substituted in for by Evan Strange. Miller gives directions there. And Miners playing a little man-to-man defense here. 30-28, 7.5 left in the third quarter. Ball goes left side to Cruz. Into Montgomery. Nice challenge by Davis without fouling. Montgomery again. Ball's bouncing around, gets his 3rd rebound of the possession. Finally, Cooper Miller comes away with it, and unfortunately, that was rather ticky-tack foul. That's Montgomery. That's going to be his 2nd. Wampus Cats with 2 early fouls here in the third quarter. I'd like to thank our support staff here this evening. Social Studies government teacher Patrick Richardson on the scoreboard. Joe Bauer running the shot clock. Miles layup attempt, no good. Rebound Wampus Cats, back they come. Ball in the hands of Everett Montgomery. He's guarded by Julian Davis. Nice spin move to the middle. Beautiful left-handed shot there by Everett Montgomery, and the game is knotted up at 30. Strange not expecting the ball. Craven with the steal. Good take to the hoop. Wonderful left-handed layup from the right side, and Coach Young's going to get a timeout. He's going to take a full timeout and talk to his troops about coming out a little bit more energetic and making good decisions. 32-30, 6.5 left in the third quarter. All right, welcome back, Miners fans. As we look at the board up here, it says 0 viewers, but I know you're out there. I know you're listening, and we're happy to bring the game to you. Miners facing a 2-point deficit with 6.5 left in the third quarter. Little full court pressure by the Wampus Cats. Bounce pass into a dangerous territory. Ball out of bounds off Montgomery. Miners repaying possession right in front of the cheerleaders. Larson the inbound. Miller gets it. Baseline pass into Miles. Miles guarded by number 10 in there. That is Peyton Stevens again. He's getting his first game time here in the second half due to some foul trouble by the big man Howard. And Davis is going to pick up his second foul. Ball's going to be out of bounds on the baseline for the Wampus Cats. Foul called by Steve Mason again, former NCAA football official, veteran of multiple national championships, friend of my father. Good guy, does a real professional job here. And again, adds a lot of integrity and skill to the District 2 officials here in North Idaho. Wampus Cats going to get a timeout. I don't know if they wanted it, but Mason's going to give it to him. That's a quick 30-second timeout. That gives us a chance to talk a little basketball, a little goings-on. We had a Valentine's dance for the middle schoolers last Thursday of last week. One special thing always that the school district does here, every female here at Wallace Junior Senior High School got some flowers on Valentine's Day, and that's special. Miners have a great Instagram page online if you'd like to check that out. Also wonderful goings-ons from the shop class and the art club and the book club, among others. Lots of wonderful things going on here at Wallace Junior Senior High School. The junior high Miners went down the scrimmage against the Kellogg Wildcats, a thing that's been going on here a couple times these past few weeks. We're going to make it a normal Wednesday thing, but Cy Miller played well, as did Oliver Larson, Aiden Murray, Silas Miller, and Everett Height was in attendance today as well. Poor pass by Larson into a little bit of pressure. Luckily, the ball's out of bounds to the Miners. The junior high team has finished up their basketball season, had a great run, and Kellogg just picking up there, so we're kind of in between. It's nice to get a little bit of that community rivalry going. Boys go down there and play hard and are treated well by the middle schoolers from Kellogg and Coach Cheney as well as Coach Alberson. Miller, beautiful drive. Takes it with his left hand, finishes with the right. Miners 34-34, 5.5 to play here in the third quarter. Quite a contest. A lot of good basketball being played here in Wallace Junior Senior High School gym. Again, this is Kirby Krulitz Court. Krulitz, a famous coach and PE teacher here, wife of Mrs. Krulitz, mother of Kirsten Krulitz. Brandon Voorhees is our shop teacher. He married into the family. Poor him. Just kidding, Krulitz's. Miners facing the 2-point deficit. Larson down low to Miles. Miles looks to score himself. Nothing there. Pass out to Davis. Davis 3-point attempt. We need that one. No good. Rebound Miller. Miller's going to drive. Guarded by Craven and Adams. He's fouled as he shoots. Cooper Miller will go to line. Good free throw shooter, Cooper Miller. Wearing number 0 here during the basketball season. His father wore number 5. Can't seem to find that jersey, so Coop chooses 0. His first shot attempt up, a little bit short, rims out. Substitute into the game for the Wampus Cats. This is the first appearance for Jesse Yannick. He's going to replace Peyton Stevens in the game, filling in for the big man, Owen Howard, who's on the bench with 3 fouls. Miller's second attempt from the line, attempting to cut the deficit to 1, and does so. 36-35, Wampus Cats lead here. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Craven with the ball, dribbling left-handed. Nice interior pass to Cruz. Cruz guarded closely by Strange. Good defense by Evan Strange. Some good minutes by the freshman here for number 13. Here's Miller. He's going to take that open lane, drives to the hoop. Nothing there. I think the Wampus Cats might have tipped that ball. Here comes Yannick. And Henry Larson draws the offensive foul. He's been doing a good job of that. Draws it against Buddy Adams. That's going to be Adams' 3rd foul of the night. And that's already the Wampus Cats' 4th team foul of the quarters. From here on out, the Miners will be shooting free throws. Double bonus. Larson and Davis in the backcourt. Miller on the bench, usually handling the ball for the Miners. Davis gets it to Strange. Strange, nice base hand cut. Does a good job handling the ball. Gets it back to Davis. Larson, right side, three-point attempt. Up and in. Nice shot by Henry Larson. Gives the Miners a 2-point lead, 38-36. Larson with 14 on the night. Good scoring night for Henry. Lack of defense there for the Miners, though. Craven able to capitalize on that. It's a tie game, 38-38. Davis, Strange, Larson, Miles, and Williams. Here's a high screen set by Reese Williams. Strange starts to drive middle, thinks better of it, picks up his dribble. Got a 5-second count and quick timeout called by Coach Young to avoid the turnover. 3.5 here to play in the third quarter. 38-38, what a game. Where's the ball? The ball's on the sideline. Larson inbounds to Miller, who returns to the game, replaces Strange. Davis, right side, drives down the middle. Great team play by Miles and Davis. I'd like to see a little bit more of that. Nice pick and roll. Miners 2-point lead. 3:15 left here to play in the third quarter. Miller, there's Montgomery inside. Ball ends up in Larson's hands. He's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line. Trying to add to that season high 14 points. Larson will go to the line to shoot 2. Double bonus here in National Federation High School basketball after 5 fouls each quarter. So a double bonus. Larson will shoot 2. Miners up 2. Just about 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Number 11 at the line. His first shot up and in. 15 for Larson. Back into the game for the Wampus Cats comes number 10, Peyton Stevens. He replaces 2. That's Jesse Yannick. Yannick with some good minutes for the Wampus Cats. And Strange will replace Miles. Both coaches trying to manage a little bit of foul trouble here this evening. Larson, chance to convert both free throws here and give the Miners a 4-point lead. No good, though. Tipped up, kept alive by Davis, but eventually out of bounds off of the Miners. Wampus Cats ball. Miller, Larson, Davis, Strange, and Williams. Stevens, Craven, Cruz, Montgomery, and number 12 is Buddy Adams. Ball's in Montgomery's hands. He's got 3 fouls on the night. He's guarded by Strange. Looking down low, trying to get the ball into Mateo Cruz. Here's Stevens. He passes up three-point attempt. Good steal by Cooper Miller. Miners on the run. 3-on-1. Miller to the hoop. His shot attempt no good. Rebound Stevens. He's knocked to the floor by Williams for a foul. That's going to be Williams' first foul of the night. Second team foul. No harm. No foul. Williams not in foul trouble. 2.5 here to play in the third quarter. Fans on the edge of their seat as the Miners look to continue their season with a victory. Again, I made a mistake last time out. I thought that was a loser out game. Miners lost to Genesis Prep on, I believe it was Monday, but they're back in action here against the Wampus Cats. Good hands by Julian Davis. Larson comes up finally with a steal. Here's Davis on the run. 1 versus 3. Davis goes to the hoop. He can do that sometimes. Nothing there. Rebound Cruz. Cruz gets the ball to Craven. Back come the Wampus Cats. Miners not getting back on defense. Adams, nice job keeping the ball and throwing it off of the hustling Reese Williams to retain possession. Wampus Cats ball on the baseline out of bounds. 41-38. 3-point Miners lead with just about 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Montgomery to inbound. Gets it to Cruz from the corner. 3-point attempt. Beautiful shot by Mateo Cruz. 41-41. Nice pass by Davis. Down low to Williams. Up and in. That's Reese's second bucket of the night. And a free throw for a total of 5. Good offensive output from Reese Williams. Not a normal score here for the Miners. Here's Montgomery up top. Not much defensive pressure. Good block out by Williams. Davis comes up with the rebound. 2 on 3. Davis going to continue going. He's going to be fouled by a leaping Buddy Adams. Miners are a good transition team, but they all have to run at the same time. Looks like Julian Davis has a little bit more energy than most. That foul was attributed to Buddy Adams. That's going to be his 4th foul. He's going to be replaced in the game after the free throw by Yannick. Davis's first shot up and in. Nice to see former athletic director, former basketball coach Bruce Bailey here in the stands tonight. Sitting cross court, my wife Christina Larson just below the Miner. To her left is Brooke Miller. Brooke's sister Tiffany down below. The Stranges over there. The Roses are well represented. Out are the Voorhees this evening. Tom and Vicky Harmon in the crowd as well. Fanatical supporters for the Miners. Here's Montgomery with the ball. Drive, spin move, right down the middle. Good block out by Williams. Miners 4-point lead here with just about a minute left in the third quarter. See if they can add to that lead. Wampus Cats in the man-to-man defense. Montgomery guarding Davis. There's a high screen by Larson. Larson guarded by Stevens. That looks like a little bit of a mismatch. Here's Miller. Drives right down the middle. Good screen by Larson. Holds off the defense and allows Miller to get to the bucket. That's Miller's 8th point. We're under a minute here to play in the third quarter. Here's Yannick in the corner. Montgomery trying to stick with it, kind of do things on his own here with the others in foul trouble. Here's Cruz again with a beautiful 3-point shot. Mateo Cruz. 2 for his last 2 here in the closing minute of the third quarter. Davis's pass, hard one to handle. Nice job catching that and handling it by Larson. Ooh, good drive. Williams can't handle the pass. Turnover. Out of bounds to the Wampus Cats. Strange with a little bit of good full court defensive pressure. Gets back into man-to-man. Cruz with the ball again. Good to get a hand in his face. He tries to drive. Pass right side to Stevens. Here's Craven. And we have some type of shot clock problem going on down there. Players play through it. Here's Montgomery. Fights for the ball. Up and in. No stoppage of play, even though the shot clock was buzzing there. And after 3 quarters complete, the Miners retain a 1-point lead, 47-46. Our pregame predictions from Caleb Garcia, he said a 60-38 Miners victory. And Jeslyn Johnson said 54-46. So somewhere in between those two, I think, is where we're going to end up. Again, after 3 complete, Miners have a 1-point lead over the Wampus Cats. Okay, welcome back to the final quarter here from Kirby Krulitz Court at Wallace Junior Senior High School. The Miners have a 1-point lead in a great contest so far. Fouls are a problem for both teams. Here's Craven. He drives. Great block by Reese Williams. Ball's out of bounds off of Williams. Retained by the Wampus Cats. Montgomery to inbound on the floor for the Wampus Cats. Cruz, Adams, Craven, Howard's back in the game, and Everett Montgomery. Howard with 4 fouls, Montgomery with 3. And number 12, Buddy Adams, has 3 as well. That's going to be Williams' 2nd foul. That'll send Owen Howard to the line. Howard on the bench most of the third quarter in foul trouble. Again, he's got 4. Great interior presence for the Wampus Cats. Howard's first shot short. Again, like to thank Wallace Athletic Director Corey Miller. Has had a couple playoff games, had to patch things together here in the final weeks of the season. Principal Don Almquist in his last year. He's put in wonderful amount of service in this community. And our superintendent is Todd Howard. Tie game, 7:46 remaining in the fourth quarter. Miners with the ball. Miller long court pass to Miles. Miles hook shot attempt. No. Oh, up and in. Generous bounce down at the home hoop for the Miners. Miners have a 2-point lead. Craven has the ball. High screen by Howard. Good pick and roll. Howard gets it down low. His shot attempt no good. Tipped by Miles into the hands of Williams and into the capable hands of Cooper Miller. Miller bringing it down with that Patrick Mahomes-esque haircut. Gets it to Davis with the floppy top. Back to Miller with the perm. Here's Larson with the short haircut. Dribbles left side, guarded by Adams. He's going to be fouled up and in. What a wonderful night for Henry Larson. That's his 17th point of the night. That foul's going to go against number 12, Buddy Adams. And Adams will be disqualified with his 5th foul of the night. Good effort by Buddy Adams. Forces the Wampus Cats to go to their bench. Into the game, putting in some good minutes here in the second half. Number 10, Peyton Stevens enters. And Henry Larson at the line with the chance to give the Miners a 5-point lead. Larson still wearing that knee brace. Suffered a knee injury at the last game of the final season. And frustration after missing the foul shot. And he's going to pick up his, I believe that's Henry's 4th foul. 7 minutes left. Miners have a 4-point lead, but they're in some foul trouble. Larson with 4, Miles with 3. Davis and Miller with 2 apiece. Nice drive there by Montgomery. Miller with the rebound. He's looking to push. He's got his buddies with him. Nice cut by Larson. Great play by Craven. Let's hope Cooper can, oh, good hustle backcourt. The only thing that was missing there was a layup attempt and a swat off the backboard. LeBron-esque play by Cooper Miller. Good hustle after the turnover. Here's Davis. He's got it right side, pulls up from the elbow. His shot attempt no good. Good position down low by Miller, but Craven comes up with the rebound. Miners back on defense. 6 minutes, 15 seconds left. Miners with a 4-point lead. Beautiful pass down low from Craven to a cutting Montgomery. Cuts the lead to 2. 6 minutes left. Yeah, we need to attack the post and see if we can't get Howard out of the game. Wonderful hustle play by the Wampus Cats' Mateo Cruz. He's not giving up. Cruz had a great second half here so far. He's a sophomore. Ball's in the hands of Craven. He's guarded by Miller. Picks it up down low. Inbound pass goes into Howard. Williams got his hands off it with a heads-up play to throw the ball off Howard's leg. Larson's going to come out. Strange giving him a spell. It's Strange with some wonderful minutes tonight for the Miners. Nice to see these young guys growing and getting more time as the season goes. Miners in their press breaker. No problem handling that. Not quite there yet. Gets it across the timeline. Davis guarded by Craven. Gets it right side to Miles. Miles drives. His shot attempt no good. Good rebound by Williams. 3-point attempt by Miller. That's his first of the night. We needed that one. Cooper Miller. That's his 11th point of the evening and gives the Miners a 5-point lead with just about 5 minutes left. Possible over and back there. Nice drive by Montgomery. Guarded by Davis. Rebound Howard. Great play by the Wampus Cats. 3-point Miners lead. 5 minutes left. Whoa, turnover by Miller. Wampus Cats back the other way. See if they can even this up or bring them within a point. Craven with the ball. Now's the time for the Miners. Here's Stevens from the side. A little bit rusty after first half on the bench. Here's Montgomery guarding Davis. Davis probing. Here's Miller from the corner. We need this one. Up and in. Timely shot by the Miners freshman Star quarterback and point guard Cooper Miller. 57-51, 6-point lead for the Miners. Timeout called by the Wampus Cats. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. Be the Miners ball when we come back. Wampus Cats ball, excuse me. Okay, welcome back. Game reset here. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Miners have a 6-point lead. They're in a little bit of foul trouble. Larson has 4. Miles has 3. Owen Howard for the Wampus Cats, number 33 there. Big presence down low. He's got 4 fouls. So we'll see if the Miners don't look to target him a little bit. On the floor for the Miners here, Miller, Davis, Williams, Strange, and Miles. On the floor for the Wampus Cats. Oh, Evan Strange with the steal. Nice job. Picks up his dribble, gets it to the ball handler, Miller. Coming the other way with 4 minutes. Miller gets it left side to Davis. He's guarded closely by Montgomery. Chooses to drive baseline. Met at the hoop by a couple Wampus Cats. Attempted save inbounds by Millers. Goes right to Clark Fork, and here comes the blue. Montgomery with the ball. He's guarded by Davis. Davis not in foul problems tonight. Here's number 2, Yannick from the side. His 3-point attempt, no good. Good look from the corner for Jesse Yannick. Yannick's a sophomore. Miller with the ball on a 6-point lead. 3.5 left to play. Interior pass to Miles. Miles guarded closely by Cruz, no good. Rebound, Wampus Cats look to push. Here's Yannick. He's guarded by Miles, gets back on defense. Here's Montgomery, blows right past Strange. His left-handed shot attempt, no good. Rebound, Miller. Miners need to work through an offense here and get a good look at the hoop. 6-point lead, 3 minutes left in the game. Here's a high screen set by Miles. Davis gets it right side to Miller. Miller, high screen set by Williams. Good bounce pass down low, can't handle it. That's okay. Miners 6-point lead. Under 3 minutes to play. Strange is going to come out. Larson comes back in with 4 fouls, 17 points. Miller's got 14. Davis has 13. Miles with 6, and Williams with 5 on the night so far. Pretty balanced scoring for the Miners. Jordan Gardapi again out with an illness this evening. Hopefully he comes back for the Miners next game, should there be one. Here's Stevens in the corner, guarded by Larson. Gets it to Craven. Guarded by Miller. Wild shot, no good. Rebound, Davis. Looks like there might have been a foul there by Montgomery, guarding him closely. That's going to be Everett Montgomery's 4th foul of the game. So both him and Owen Howard have 4 fouls. That is the 2nd team foul of the game. 2.5 minutes left. Miners maintain a 6-point lead. On the floor, Larson, Miller, Davis, Williams, and Miles. On the floor for the Wampus Cats, Craven, Stevens, Montgomery, Howard, and Cruz. Larson drives right side. His layup attempt, no good. Miners get back on defense here. Here's Davis. He's going to foul. That's going to be Julian's 3rd foul. That's going to be the 3rd team foul. Wampus Cats ball out of bounds. Miners going to try to use all of their fouls, but in a balanced way this evening. Craven to inbound, gets it into Montgomery. Montgomery guarded by Davis, high screen by Howard. Passes up 3-point attempt. Here's Craven, guarded by Miller. High screen goes left. Nice job getting to the hoop by Weston Craven. He's pretty shifty and crafty when he gets down there. Still had the opportunity to get that ball up and in, just missed that left-handed layup. Going to be a 30-second timeout called by the Wampus Cats. We'll stay with you here. Miners have 2 timeouts left, and the Wampus Cats down to 2 themselves. So both teams with 2 timeouts. 3 team fouls for the Miners, 2 team fouls for the Wampus Cats. We'll see if they don't look to come out here and start fouling to get closer to that 5 foul double bonus line. We'll see. 2 minutes, 9 seconds left. Again, want to thank the crowd for coming out. I see some middle schoolers over there. Owen Anderson, Oliver Larson, G-Man's over there. We got a flood, a Hanning sighting. And, of course, the Stutskys are always here, as are the Bird Cells. Tyler Werfel over there celebrated a birthday not too long ago. Hallie Miles up in the stands. Madeline Voorhees. And Miners with the ball. 2 minutes left. 6-point lead. If the Wampus Cats were to foul, I'd say they'd go to foul Williams and or Larson. Not the best free throw shooters. Williams attempts to save the ball. Handled nicely by Cruz. Wampus Cats with a chance to cut this lead in half. However, turnover from Craven. Attempts to get the pass to Stevens down low. Miners under 2 minutes. Let's see if they can't hang on to this 6-point lead and etch out this victory here to continue their season. Miller picks up the ball in the backcourt. Nice job breaking the press. I don't know that they've had too many turnovers due to that press. Wonderful interior pass from Davis to Williams. Williams unable to convert. Miles ain't unable to convert after his rebound and put back attempt. 1.5 left here. 4th quarter. Kirby Krulitz Gym. North Idaho Panhandle. The Wampus Cats versus the hometown Miners. Almost a great steal there by Davis. Montgomery's played a wonderful game. His shot attempt up, no good. Rebound Howard. The Wampus Cats aren't going away without a fight. 4-point lead for the Miners. 1 minute. Wampus Cats are going to have to foul. They really don't have any fouls to give without players getting disqualified. Larson with the ball in his hands gets it right side to Davis. Under a minute. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Coach Young shouting instructions. Larson gets it into Miles. Miles wide open down low. His layup attempt, no good. Out of bounds, off a hustling Mateo Cruz. Cruz has had a good game. And the Miners are going to use this opportunity to take their second to last timeout. This is going to be a full timeout. 45 7/10 of a second left here. Miners retain a 4-point lead. We'll be back. All right, Miners basketball fans, welcome back. That should be it here for this evening as far as timeouts goes, but we'll see. 57-53. Miners with a 4-point lead, 45 7/10. Or is it 7/100 of a second? I don't know. 7/10, I believe. Not much time left. Miners ball inbounding in front of their own basket. Davis had it. He's guarded by Montgomery. Ball's inbounded to Larson. Larson gets the ball to Miller. He's guarded by Craven. I think the Wampus Cats might need to look to foul here, or else the Miners have the opportunity to run out the clock. Shot clock in, game clock, 10 seconds difference. There's Larson up top, 20 on the shot clock. He's guarded by Stevens. Pass right side to Miller. High screen by Williams. Turnover by the Miners. Wampus Cats with the chance. Here's Cruz. He's guarded by Miles. Miles, great defensive play, blocked out of bounds. Good job, Emmett Miles, not fouling there and sending the Wampus Cats to the line. See what kind of magic the Wampus Cats have as far as an inbounds play. Cruz to inbound, gets to Howard. Howard, his first 3-point attempt of the night, no good. Rebound, Craven. Craven inside to Howard. He's guarded closely by Williams. Williams fouls. Ball's up and in. Count the basket. Howard has a chance to cut to lead to 1 after the free throw. 9 seconds left. Great effort this evening by Owen Howard, playing through some foul trouble. And the Wampus Cats will use their final timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in a minute. Discussing game outcomes up here in the booth with Caleb Garcia and Jeslyn Johnson. We're hoping that Howard misses this free throw, but if he does, it'll bring the Wampus Cats within 1. Miners with 4 fouls. Wampus Cats 3 fouls away from that bonus. So if the Miners get a rebound here, they're going to basically either be able to hold it for the remainder of the game for the victory, unless the Wampus Cats can come up with a strategy. Coach Berkeley drawing up his plan here, and this will be number 33, Owen Howard. Howard Jr. going to the line to cut the lead to 1. We really need to get the rebound here. Howard at the line. His shot up. Bounces off and in. Rebound Larson. He's fouled by Montgomery. Montgomery is going to be disqualified. Larson will go to the line with a chance to put this game away for the Miners. I'm sorry. Nope. Rebound by Larson. Wonderful game by Everett Montgomery. Want to congratulate his efforts. Great player. This will be the last time we see him in uniform for the Wampus Cats, and it's been a pleasure. 6.4 seconds left. Larson streaking to get the ball. Miners having a tough time inbounding. Finally gets it to Miller. That's a two-handed push in the back there. Foul's called by the trail official. That's the 4th team foul. Whew, still 4.5 seconds left here in the game. Miners retain a 2-point lead. Larson to inbound. Davis, Miller, Miles, Williams on the floor. Ball goes into Davis. He's guarded by Cruz. That's a foul in the backcourt. That's going to be the 5th team foul. And if Julian can make one of these shots, I think we'll be in good shape for a victory. Man, wonderful effort tonight by the Wampus Cats. They've lost a couple versus the Miners this year, and as Corey Miller says, it's hard to beat a team 2-3 times in 1 year, but the Miners seem to have the shorthanded Wampus Cats number. Here's Davis to ice the game. His first shot up and in. His 14th point, an important one. And to put this game out of reach for the Wampus Cats, we'll see if Julian Davis can convert. Coach Berkeley calls his final timeout of the game. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so the teams will stay up on their feet. Oh, it's a full timeout. Sorry, we're back in a minute. All right, some entertaining intermission music there from P. Rich, running the scoreboard, running the music here. He does a great job. He's a wonderful teacher, and he's embraced this responsibility. I'd like to thank Joe Bauer for his work at the shot clock. Margot Cotter, the official scorer tonight. Margot doing a great job. And a 3-point lead for the Miners. Davis going to shoot his second shot of a 2-shot foul to put the Miners up by 4. And that'll just about do it. Wampus Cats inbound. We don't need any fouls here. Ball inbounded to Howard. Here's Craven. He's going to put the ball up from beyond midcourt. And the Miners pull out a 4-point victory. Great effort here tonight by Wallace and the Clark Fort Wampus Cats. I'd like to thank the Wampus Cats for making the trip down 95 and safe travels home. I'd like to thank you guys for joining from home. Miners will be back in action later on this week. We'll keep you posted as to the playoff plan. I'm Barry Larson for Jeslyn Johnson and Caleb Garcia. We'd like to say thank you as a